Hello friends all, wherever and whenever you find this video. I'm very glad you're here. I appreciate that each of you have come here to my channel, to my home, to my sacred space. You've come here for a reason. And I truly hope that you find something here that makes you feel special, that makes you feel loved, entertained, something that makes you want to come back. I would like to think of this as a safe place where you can think and feel and emote. Yes, we're going to be using the light Seers Tarot today. But you are here with me. I'm Olivia. And I'm going to read your tarot today. And we are here where the coffee is hot. And you are loved. Oh, I love the smell of fresh roasting coffee, don't you? Here you go. Again, thank you for being here. If you're enjoying this, do like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to get more like this. And last but not least, come back. That's the most important thing, okay? I'm Olivia. As I said, I want to shed some light on this dark night. If you've never done a tarot, pick a card. Don't worry about it. It's easy. You're just going to follow along with the video. I do have timestamps listed below. This is a little book that we might use. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. What else do I want to tell you guys? I like shuffling them face up like this. Okay, so we're going to do short little 3-card readings. You do not have to choose a pile, but if you do, some people like to do that and feel like it's very much more in tune to them that way. However, I feel like it's important that you use your own intuition as well. A lot of people just go through the video and take what resonates with them and leaves the rest. I was going to try to do a hard shuffle, you know, one of those shuffles. I don't think I can right now. So forgive me for that. We'll try to do that later. These are general readings, so remember that. And don't make life-altering decisions or choices based on this or any other video. Pick a card. Remember, you are the master of your universe and the creator of your destiny. If you would like a reading from me, you can look for my contact info in the description of this video, not the comments. If you see me in the comments, it's not me unless I'm just replying. You'll see me. I work through an agency called Keen, K-E-E-N. So that's where you'll find me. I'm not taking personal clients at this time. But when I open that up, I'll let you know. Please like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I already asked y'all to do these things. Okay, so as I am dealing these out, I want to tell you a little bit something that happened to me. I'm repeating myself because I like to think that, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I was going to tell you why I was repeating myself, but the truth is, I don't know why I'm repeating myself because something that happened to me that was very upsetting, and that is, and I know I have people that are tuning in that aren't U.S. citizens, so when we pay our taxes here, when we do contract business, we have a form called a 1099. My form was wrong. My form was $16,000 wrong over what I actually made. So in other words, from what I've read so far, if I don't get this rectified, then I may have to pay taxes on $16,000 that I didn't actually make or spend. But I don't think that's how it's going to work out, okay? I think it's going to work out better than that. And I'd like to quote Mr. Rogers because this quote very, very, very often gives me peace. I did write it down. I don't always know the exact quote, but I did write it down. Anything that is human is mentionable, and anything that is mentionable can be more manageable. And when we can talk about our feelings, they become less overwhelming, less upsetting, and less scary. So that's why I told you about this scary thing that's happening to me. And honestly, there are so many more scarier things in life than taxes, right? I think many of you have experienced those things, honestly. So we are going to have 4 piles or 4 groups. I think I'm going to do a Healing Mind and Spirit card for everybody as well. That is from this deck right here. It's not gorgeous, the box isn't, but it's a really nice deck by Brian L. Weiss, MD. It's more therapy than tarot, but it's kind of fun. I like it. And it can be very peaceful. So, where are we, my friends? Where are we? I didn't do card toppers again. I ain't got to find those. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and then I'll collect some things from around my desk. My desk is kind of a seek and find. Let's go ahead and put this as one. Ooh, here's a good one. We'll put this one as one. What else do we have here? Oh, this is a nice one. Let me look around. Oh. Okay, I'm having trouble finding this third. Ooh. Well, do we want to use two different watches? Let's see if I can get this from... Let's think of this reading as a reading that... a divine timing reading, since we have these beautiful watches here. Okay. So, now is the time for you to go ahead and take a minute. I'm going to take a deep breath. Just kind of calm the soul, kind of calm the nervous system. Take another one. That was a little short one. Take another deep breath with me. Go ahead and sigh as you let it out. That seems to let out more of the negative energy when you sigh. Or it seems to me. Okay, we're going to put these aside. Go ahead, if you need more time to choose your pile, go ahead and take a moment to take that time. In other words, I'm going to, you can pause the video. That's what I meant to say. I'm going to put these aside and we'll go ahead and get started with reading with pile number 1 with the Cameo Watch. We're going to call this a Cameo Watch. And again, like I said, these are the Light Seekers Tarot, the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and Strength. Okay. Oh, I want to add one of these. We'll add a Brian Wise card. That tends to tie things together and give more detail. Oh, also, at the end of this video, I will be doing charms. So stay tuned for that, or skip ahead. Like I said, I will have timestamps in the description of this video. So, yeah. All right, let's see what you're not here by accident or by some coincidence of nature. Your affirmation is, my life always held a deep meaning and a profound purpose. And it absolutely does, especially when it comes to building a foundation, a family. That's not necessarily a traditional family. In fact, this talks about, oh, why did I say family? Oh, interesting. I think that just came out because that is not what these cards are actually saying. But if it rang true with you, then that it was meant for you, apparently. No. What this is saying is that your life has always held a deep meaning, and it has to do with your ideas. You have all these wonderful ideas. A lot of them, I feel. And these ideas are very capable of making you coin, giving you a nice balance. Not necessarily a lot of coin, but definitely a foundation from which to work. Your strength is something that really comes through and not only, the thing is when we are strong ourselves, oftentimes we don't feel strong, but others recognize our strength and often call on us when they need help and strength. And if you notice, my life has always held a deep meaning and a profound purpose, and it's a tree with these deep roots. That might have been where family came in. You're not here by accident or some coincidence of nature. This particular reading is just telling you that you have a particular calling. And all those ideas that you think of that can help you out a little bit really are going to tend to pull you in the right direction to help you out a lot, or even for you to help others. There's a reason you're here. All right, stay tuned for those charms and we can like beef this reading up a bit. Let's go ahead and add a Moonology card. Let's just do it. Let's just beef it up right now. We might have to read from this little Moonology book. We'll see. We'll see. The cards really have some good messages directly on them, so we may not have to do that. Okay, what is your Moonology card? New Moon in Virgo, it's time to give rather than take. Oh, that kind of emphasizes your being here, not just for you, but for others. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's see what else we have here today. Again, if you like your reading, give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs down. I haven't replied to some of your comments already, and I just so appreciate you guys so much. I'm sorry I haven't done that, but good grief. I don't even know. I don't know if you watch YouTube regularly. I'm going to have another sip of coffee. And I think the next group is this group. You will hear YouTubers say, I really have a connection with you guys. And it's so real. And I've heard other YouTubers say it, so I know it's not just me being crazy. You guys mean a lot to me. Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, let's read about that Eight of Pentacles. But first, I would like to put down your Healing the Mind card by Brian L. Weiss. That'll get you an affirmation. You can take that affirmation, write it down, copy it down, tell yourself that affirmation throughout the week. I am overcoming my ego and pride. That's very interesting, especially, well, let's see what your affirmation is. Oh, that is your affirmation. Ego and pride are obstacles to inner peace and joy. Become aware of the beauty of your spiritual self. That looks really nice next to this Two of Cups, doesn't it? That's this one right there. Okay, let's pull your Moonology card, and then we'll bring it all together. If you don't want to know what I mean by unintentional ASMR, I have a description of that in the description box of this video. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You will have your answers. Okay, let's see what answers we can find in this reading. With the Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles, I wanted to refresh my memory on the Eight of Pentacles, especially with this deck. So I'm looking for this book. Right off, I see this beautiful partnership. It can be a friendship, it can be a marriage, it can be a business partnership, but it is beautiful, and you can see the two hands touching and clasping, and the energy that comes from loving and caring about each other, from connection, basically. With the Emperor is everything you would think he is. The Emperor is a good fella, an experienced person, and he's not just a king, he is King of Kings. Someone who has a lot of power. So remember that about yourself. Even if you don't feel like a very powerful person, with this reading, you're coming into some power, okay? And okay, I haven't looked up the Eight of Pentacles yet. I want to do that real quick and just read to you. Each little deck has their own little take, usually basic. basically the same. But also, if I'm not... Oh, sorry. Let me just stop talking and find this. Here we go. We're getting close. Light Seer. Mastering a skill and expert craftsmanship. The Meraki that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience, and determination, and sole purpose. Try not to seek shortcuts. Your craftsmanship is worthy of the time put into it, okay? Patience and determination are the best ways to ensure your success. Mastering this skill does take time and perseverance, and shortcuts are not the best path forward. As you build your experience, remain dedicated to excellence. Okay. And then becoming. This is you becoming. Oh, yeah. Okay. So with the Emperor and the not taking shortcuts and the answers are coming, this is a really nice reading. Basically, it says get out of your own way and go ahead and do what it takes to get there. Be patient. You will get there. You will get there. Okay. What are we going to call this? Let's just call it the stripey rock. It's a tiger eye. We might call it a tiger eye. We'll see. Okay. All right. Let's move those aside. And I do believe the next one was, I sometimes use this as, it's actually, you know, a light switch. It hangs from the light and you use it to switch on or off. But it can also be used as a, to give you answers. You hold it like this. I can't remember what that's called. Well, one of you knows. So several of you know. Everybody knows but me. I'm just having a brain fart. Okay. You have the Three of Pentacles, a beautiful unity card, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Oh, already I see this really coming out in a real creative energy. Let's go ahead and get you a one of these cards. These are Brian L. Wise Healing the Mind and Spirit cards. His actual face is in here somewhere. His card is in here. If we pick that one, we'll pick a different one. Okay, so you won't miraculously become happy if someone else changes or if the outside world changes, but only if you change. Your affirmation is, I believe that happiness and joy are inner states of being. I too believe that. And whenever I see this particular card, I think of a book I read by Eli Wiesel, called Night. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and then we're going to draw you a Moonology card, and then we'll do your reading. We'll put it all together. And don't forget to hang out, because we will do some charms. Or actually, you can just skip forward. We will be doing some charms readings at the end, or a charms reading to just kind of beef up your reading here. All right, let's see what we have in Moonology. A new start is coming. This is a new moon. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. Now, when you see this one, it does look very much like, as I look at the photograph, there are three people that are working together. Now, whenever I see the Three of Pentacles, I think of the Godhead, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I also think of mainly unity. It's not necessarily, it's can be friendships, it can be family, it could be co-workers, but basically it's a very strong force that you have working with you and together with you. Now, with the Nine of Wands, I see you've been very busy. And you've kind of had to take a little bit of a defensive stance in some cases. And that may mean... So we have all this... I haven't actually seen it. We have a lot of creative energy here. Like you're creating something. Like something is... you're building something, and you're building something maybe with these three people. You can't change them. You can only love them. These three people may be inner states of you. They might all be you. Unifying your thoughts, I'm having trouble finding my words, honestly. Basically, with this reading, I would suggest some meditation and some stillness before the movement, because the movement is going to happen. You'll know when it's time. See how she's dancing forward and the magic is all around her? And then in this area right here, it's kind of a waiting period. And again, with this one, you can't change them. You can only change you. You can change circumstances. Sometimes, but sometimes not all the way that like you'd like. Pendulum. That's what this is. I've used this as a pendulum before. Okay, so now if you picked this beautiful watch here, this will be your reading. Seven of Cups. The Knight of Swords. He's always moving. He's moving so fast in this one. And the Six of Swords. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to want to read about the Six of Swords. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's go ahead and get out your Healing the Mind and Spirit cards. Never give your power to anyone else. Others may imprison you and deplete your energy. My independence and my power are inner treasures. That's your affirmation. My independence and my power are inner treasures. Okay. Before I do anything else, I do want to read about this Six of Swords in the Lightseekers Tarot Handbook. Okay. Transitions help arriving at the perfect time. Rites of passage, healing, and moving beyond trauma are shadows of the past. Support from others, personal evolution, a spiritual transition or journey. Don't be afraid to accept help when it's needed. Don't be afraid of change. Sometimes these transitions can be very difficult and arduous. But on the other side of them, there can be a lot of beauty. So it looks like you're in the middle of a big transition and change. It looks like, honestly, I would say that some of you are moving away from a bad situation, even a bad relationship, and going full speed ahead with the Knight of Swords, knowing that you're running towards something better. Rather than think of yourself as running away, think of yourself as running towards something better, because you have a lot of choices here. And you will be able to make the right choice for you. Keep in mind that your independence and your power are inner treasures, that you don't need anybody else. You don't need to give your power away. If you did, don't worry about it. We all do. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's just time to move forward. Let's get your moon card out. And I will turn that phone off. Sorry about that. It happens. It happens. My phone rings while I'm on camera because I forgot to turn it off. Okay. Let's get your moon card, your moonology. Ooh, beautiful. Conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. It's happening. You're there. You're gonna be okay. It's all gonna be fine. You're going to be making the right choices. You have the strength and energy that you need. Remember, help may be coming just right at the right time when you just need it. Instead of considering that you're running away from something, consider what you're running towards, because you're running towards inner strength. And that's what I have for you today. But let's go ahead and do our charms. Oh. Okay, I see the charms bowl right here. But I don't see Okay, I'm looking for my tray that had the focus heart in it. You guys saw it. You guys saw it last week, right? Here it is. I found it. Okay, if you haven't done charms before, you're going to find out how it's done. Well, how I do it. There's actually a woman on YouTube here. She's a tarot reader. Her channel is Charmed Intuition, and I would suggest you check her out because she is wonderful. I always enjoy her readings and stuff. Okay, I'm going to get my claw hand here. I'm going to turn my face away. I'm just going to pull some charms and we're going to throw them on the thing here. Oh, not very many today. Let's see what we have here. Fun and recreation. Sport. Even spending money to have fun. I also see in the focus palm, the focus heart is here where we have the crocagator. I see a lot of diamonds in here too, a lot of sparkle, a lot of glitz and glamour. This should be a time for you to go ahead and enjoy yourself and enjoy what you have. With the, I call him a crocagator because I don't know if he's an alligator or if he's a crocodile. What do you think? Why don't you tell me? I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Ancient wisdom, power, strength. Crocodiles and alligators have been around for a long time. They're also known to be like cats. They can sit and wait and sit and be still for long periods of time. This is the fewest charms I've ever thrown, actually. But I do see celebration with family, friends, treating your body well, recreation. That's what this this little pistola is representing. It's a gun range. It's not about going out and finding violence or anything like that. And if you don't know, I live in Texas, and if you don't have a gun here, you better not let anybody know that you don't have a gun. No, actually, it's fine. In fact, not having a gun means that maybe somebody's not going to come looking for your gun and rob you. But this gun is particularly about recreation. There's a lot of recreation here. And this is just balancing your wisdom. But it's also about, with all these diamonds here, I would like to say that this is, diamonds are pentacles. So this is a really good time for you to figure out your money situation, figure out what you have, and indulge yourself where you can. Okay, I see a lot of indulgence in a kind of a wise way, but also just do it. Do treat yourself. Do enjoy yourself. Do enjoy these things that are whatever else is going on around you. I've got a lot of crap going on, I gotta say. I know that's a bad word. But it's a bad thing. There's bad stuff going on around me, but I don't have to dwell on that or be afraid. Although I am a little bit afraid about that tax thing, but whatever. So what? So what? Life goes on, right? Can't get blood from a stone. No, what they do is they set up and garnish your wages if you can't pay it. But I have a good feeling that I will get this settled without having to pay taxes on money that I did not earn. So anyway, if you like this video, do hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit that thumbs down, or as my niece says, you can give me a sideways thumb. I think you have to do that in the comments though. Do come back to this video if you want. If you want to know when I'm uploading, hit that notification bell because that will let you know when I'm uploading more videos. And other than that, thank you again for being here. I truly appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.